Hello and welcome to a new series of Bannerlord, and this time around we're going to have a theme of commanding. Yes, indeed. So, in other words, this is the commander character, and I will try my very best to make this work. Now, obviously, that requires RTS camera, which is exactly what I've installed. If you'd like to take a look at the other mods that I have currently running in this playthrough, there will be links in the description. Anyway, we're going to be starting as the Aserai here. That just makes all the sense in the world to me. And we're just going to randomize a little bit of a character here. Something like this, I suppose. And then we will move on. There we go. Alright, so here we go. Now what I'm also going to be concentrating on is, well, very few combat skills. However, you must bear in mind that as a hero unit, it's actually going to be kind of useful to have some combat skills. Because eventually, I'd like to be able to see my character running into battle and actually dealing some damage and actually doing something useful. However, initially, I'm thinking what we'll want to do is we'll want to have things like trade, charm, roguery, scouting, and so on. And maybe some smithing as well. As you could no doubt tell, I do have better smithing continued installed as well. So we're going to go for trade and charm right here. Charm and leadership. Leadership is obviously going to be very useful for us as well as engineering, leadership, charm. Steward is also going to be useful, so maybe we want to go for a little bit of steward as well as some riding skill too. And then we should probably also go for some riding and bows, because that's the thing, we're probably going to be using some bows here and there, and I'm also starting as the Aserai for their culture traits. That is the only reason why I'm starting as the Aserai, as I am also using my little warband, so that's something to bear in mind. Anyway, there is another charm and steward thing here to go for, which I might like to go for. I'm not sure whether I will, because I'd like to get some trading. So I'd like to get more trading and more smithing as well. So I'm probably going to go for investing money. We're going to go for a 30-year-old here. This is going to be quite a lengthy series, I think, at least in terms of game time. Maybe not in terms of episodes, because we're going to have diplomacy installed as well. And diplomacy does have the added benefit of giving us more flexibility about when wars begin and when they end and when alliances are forged and so on. Anyway, as you can see, we have barely any combat skills. However, that does not preclude the fact that I am probably going to be doing a little bit of tournament fighting. And that's the thing. I will do some tournament fighting myself, because technically what I could do is I could allow my my character to run in there and just do whatever he wants to do. But I have done a little bit of testing on that, and initially that is probably not the best idea. It really is not the best idea at all. I'm actually going to be reducing the players' received damage to 50%, just purely for the fact that most of the battles we're going to be going into, if not all of them, I'm not going to be controlling my character. And it's going to be the AI utilizing him. So that's going to be a really big, probably a big problem, actually. Probably a pretty big problem. Anyway, as you can see, we have some recruits right here, and I've actually already customized them slightly in a way that they basically just copy the Aserai recruits themselves. And technically what we could do is we could go in and we could customize them a little bit more if we wanted to. So for example, if we didn't want them to use a scimitar, then we could have them using something else. And I'm going to be calling them something else as well. We're going to be calling them something like, I have no idea. Oh my, dough. There we go. Absolutely wonderful. Can you see where I'm going with this? Yes, my theme is literally bread. Indeed, indeed. Anyway, we can actually choose something completely different here. As you see, my little warband has gained a significant upgrade in regards to its UI as well. And I am absolutely forever grateful for this, because I personally found the previous UI to be extremely difficult to utilize, because you couldn't really tell what was actually happening. You'd have to go through every single one, and then you have to click on them, and then you'd have to see exactly what kind of stats they had, and so on. So it really made a huge difference. Anyway, we'll probably go for the long padded robe or something like that. Can I actually select that? Yes, I can. There we go. And that seems pretty good. I don't actually know what this means. The set total cost is 3,000. Not sure what that really means. So maybe I'm doing something bad by having him, you know, have a significant amount here. But yeah, I also want to reduce the two-handed skill and increase my one-handed. Oh, can I not do that? My skill level cap. Oh, points left. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just do that. There we go. Yeah, because I don't really care whether they're using pole arms or anything like that. And so then we can actually add them to be upgraded. So what we're going to do is we're also going to be creating 2 different unit types. And those 2 different unit types are going to then upgrade into 2 different unit types once again. So we're going to be making a whole bunch of different options for us as we go forward here. Now, bear in mind that at the moment, what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to very quickly spec them into something. I'm not going to really customize them too much just yet, but I will be doing that much more as we go forward. I just want to get something relatively quickly done here. And so what we're going to have is we're going to have Mamluk soldiers, technically, and then militia archers. And then what we can do is we can make these guys level up into something else as well. So we can make them go into, let's say we want them to be horse archers, or we want them to be regular archers. So we'll probably go for something like Azurai light archers. Bear in mind, this is just for now. I will be customizing them much, much more as time progresses. But as it stands, yeah, I'm just making sure that we have a pretty good idea of what we want to do. And so we've already done that. So let's have a look. Am I actually going to be able to do something reasonably good here? Maybe the Azurai tribesman horse person. Or we could go for the Mamluk regular. No, we'll go for the tribal horse person, I suppose. That seems like a decent idea. There we have it. Okay, yeah, so that's tier 2, and then we can actually create another 2, and this, well, technically this one should only upgrade into 1, shouldn't it? So let's have a look here. So wait a minute, this guy, okay, so yeah, this guy's not being upgraded at all, so he's going to go into one of 2 things. So he can then be, let's see, he's going to probably become like a Mamluk axeman or something like that. I think that sounds like a pretty fun idea. But obviously, again, I will be customizing them much more to my liking as time goes on. But at the moment, I just want to get these guys sorted out so that if we do get to a point where we have tier 3 units, at least they're going to be available. You know what I mean? That's all I'm really wanting to go for here. So there we go. There's my troop tree at the moment. You can see what we're trying to do. These guys are going to be... I can actually customize them now if I want to, and they're going to be horse archers, of course. These guys are going to be horse archers. These guys are going to be regular archers. These fellows are going to be heavy cavalry, and these fellows are going to be, you know, regular infantry, probably heavy infantry more than anything else. I don't really want them to use two-handed only, and so on. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Obviously, I do need to change their names. I think it's absolutely stupid for them to be called this. So I'm just going to call this guy Donut. Yes, can you tell? Yes, I am very good at naming things. Bread. And this guy is going to be called Bun. Yes, I know. It's absolutely terrible, and no one's going to have any idea what's going on, but, you know, that's just the way of things, okay? That's just the way of things. Just go with it. Just go with it. Let's go for ciabatta, I guess. Oh, no. Sourdough? Oh, no. Because we've got a dough, and now we've got sourdough as well. That's absolutely terrible. Okay. And then we'll go for rye. Rye bread. Get it? All right, so there you go. That's our troop tree at the moment. Obviously, we're going to be expanding it further, and we'll see what we can do. But apart from that, we do need to get a bit more used to actually utilizing troops in the RTS camera form. Because as it stands at the moment, how we do that is pretty, in my opinion at least, I find it quite difficult. I find it quite difficult to actually utilize them quite a bit. So I'm going to actually be speccing a little bit more into bows here, because I would like to use a bow in this playthrough. And I'm also going to be speccing a little bit more into smithing, but not right now. Maybe one more point in smithing? Not too sure on that just yet. I'd like to get some more trade skill, like to get some more charm skill. Maybe we should get some roguery and tactics and things like that. I think tactics is probably going to be extremely useful, as well as scouting. But yeah, all of this is going to be... Ooh, you know what I mean? It's like, should I do it? Should I not do it? I don't know. We should probably get him some one-handed as well, or polearm skill, probably some polearm skill. And then we're just going to level up control and level up vigor. And that's pretty much what we want to go for. There we go. So that's it. Wonderful. Now I'm basically just waiting here for a little bit of time, because I would like to be able to recruit additional units here before we have to move out. Because I really don't want to be in a situation where we go out here and then we are unable to do anything because we don't have any troops, you know what I mean? So we really just want to be a bit careful. We've got 8 looters over there. Do we want to fight 8 looters? So obviously, as you can see, we do have a regular one-handed sword and then a hunting bow. Now, these things are obviously going to be pretty terrible for us. I would like to recruit some more people, if at all possible. Yes, I can recruit another 2. That's wonderful. Okay, so now hopefully we'll be able to still catch this guy. Please, please, no one else help. Please, no one else help. I do not want any help here. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. So now we can select this new option right here, and that allows us to watch the battle straight away, and we can still command our troops. So obviously, you can see my opponent are my opponents are moving towards us. I'm just going to tell my people to go into the shield wall formation. What's actually going on with my person right now? Okay, why can I not select my horseman by himself? Why can I not select this guy by himself? I have no idea, but whatever the case, doesn't really matter, because we're just basically waiting for these people to get over here anyway, and then we can tell them to charge in, but I need to figure that out. I'm not entirely sure why my horse archer is not selectable. I'm using every single key known to man right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's not allowing me to customize or select them, so I'm going to need to check that at the beginning of the next battle potentially. But yeah, this is what we're going to attempt to do, and how we are going to attempt to win every single battle in this series. I'm not sure how this is going to work in a siege, by the way, but we can only hope that it will work relatively well. Maybe we're going to have to utilize things a little bit better as time goes on. But anyway, here we go. Now we can actually start leveling them up. So I think we're probably going to go for archers. I think archers seem like a pretty decent idea for the moment, because that's generally going to make things much easier for us to achieve victory against any looter parties, because they are inevitably going to not have shields. It's going to be a lot easier for us to win, or at least that is the hope. Hopefully, yes. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me see here. Yep, we've got 7. Let's do it. I need a horse. I need a horse, don't I? I really need a horse to be able to actually move after these guys super quickly. All right, so as you can see, I went in straight away. Oh, yeah, okay. I still need to figure out what's going on with this guy. Oh, no, wait a minute. Now he's allowing me to select him. Okay, that's really weird, actually. Not sure why he wasn't allowing me to select him before, but there you go. Okay, so yeah, we could tell him to just go and do whatever he wants to do now, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to move my forces over here, move these guys over here. We're probably just going to have them a little bit off-center. Just a little bit off-center, like so. We'll put them into a loose formation as well. And that's going to allow them to have maximum line of sight. We're going to put this guy over here. Hopefully he's going to move over there. There we go. And we're going to be playing this like a classic real-time strategy game. Yeah, isn't that an amazing mod? Yes, it is. I've been meaning to use it for quite some time, but I've never had very good luck with it, to be honest. Okay, we'll tell my horse archer to charge in now. Technically, he's not really a horse archer. He is a horse archer, but he's not really that good at it. Let's just say that. Anyway, my archers are picking off the opponent, as you can see, and we should be theoretically fine to win. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad. And hilariously enough, my guy has not even taken any damage so far, which I'm actually very pleased about. And there we go, 1 renown. Obviously, 1 renown, not that much to write home about, but decent enough, decent enough. I'm not sure whether we should, I think what I'll probably do, oh yeah, we have no mounts to be able to upgrade our guys into cavalry here, so I will be continuing to level up our archers into the tier 3 version. And we're going to have some issues with money. That's the thing, you see. We're going to have some issues with money, but very much hoping that what I'll be able to do is participate in a tournament relatively soon. I do have quite some loot, and hopefully I'll be able to sell that for a decent amount. Here we go. Okay, so we sold that for 354. What if I equip some stuff? Alright, yeah, that's still not particularly good. 336. That's okay. That is okay, but it's still not great. I would like to find some more... I'd like to find a tournament, because here's the thing. If I can find a tournament, then I'll be able to kind of help us out a little bit in the early game. And as I said to you before, we will be participating in the tournament ourselves. We will not allow our AI friends to take over, because that's probably going to be one of the worst things we can potentially do. But anyway, we have this guy, and we could potentially take... he's very good. He's very good at crossbows. As you can see, look at that. He has 182 in crossbows. This guy could be exceptional if he just gets a couple of other skills. Maybe we want to get him. I don't know. We can't really get him right now, though, unfortunately, because we are now dealing with a situation where we don't have that much money. And I kind of want to bet, don't I? There's a long Thamascene tipped spear for victory in this particular tournament, so we will do it. We will try to do it. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is my first time actually fighting now, and I'm not even warmed up. Usually I'll get a warm-up in the form of attacking some bandits or whatever, but now I'm very much in a bad situation, potentially. Oh, hello. Whoa, okay, yeah, this is bad. Hello. Oh, dear. Can you help me? Oh, no. Oh, no, my guy was really... Oh, no, my guy was absolutely terrible. He got murdered so hard. Okay. Yep, that's not going to work. Goodbye. Yeah, that was really, really harsh. As you could see, we just got utterly and completely devastated by the high rank of the enemy forces. That was literally the only reason why that happened, in my opinion. Anyway, escort merchant caravan, not going to be able to do that anytime soon. We could take a couple more people on, but that is then going to cost me 140 gold. I'll take 3 of them. I'll take 3, and then we'll see what we can do with them. I can only hope that maybe... we got some desert bandits. Oh, we can actually attack them. Oh, okay, hello. I don't know whether we're actually going to be able to achieve victory against these fellows. I mean, they're going to be horse archers, aren't they? They're going to be horse archers. So we're just going to tell these guys to move forward here. We might be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we won't. I'm not entirely sure. But let's just have a quick look. Let's put these guys over here. And these guys over here. Somewhere like this. And that should be good enough. Let's put them into... No, not into a shield wall, you idiot. There we go. Into a loose formation. Thank you very much. And then we'll just tell my horse archer to charge in. Hopefully my infantry will be able to deal with the fellow over there. They... Oh, never mind. Okay, my archers absolutely obliterated him. Very nice. Certainly wasn't expecting that. Alright, and my archers... Are these... Do these guys have shields? They do not. They do not have shields. So this should be perfectly fine. Let's just... You know what? I'm going to tell my horse archer to come back here, if we can. And what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to bait the opponent into coming over here so that my archers can actually fire on them. Because you could see here, due to the environment, they were actually covered by this slope. And it was making a huge difference to how much viability my archers were having. So, thankfully, we were actually able to do something at the end there. Of course, we were significantly outnumbering the opponent, but that still doesn't mean that we're not going to get some decent loot for it. And we're also going to get some okay amounts of renown. You know, the renown was not that bad. Anyway, I did actually level up, surprisingly enough. Okay, how did I level up? I have no idea. Anyway, we should probably get some... Probably not any steward skill just yet. I should probably get some more trade skill, all things considered. I would like to be kind of like a trading... sort of passive-ish, well, kind of a pacifist, but not really, if you know what I mean. Kind of like a, as I say, it's more of a commander in this series. That's kind of what we're going for here. That means me, myself, not really doing anything, you know, just basically commanding our forces and allowing them to take care of business. And if we can actually do this and get to the end game, we might get some extremely interesting battles. So very much hoping that we can do that. Gonna tell my horse archer to charge in because I want to get a bit of a distraction on board here. Not sure if my forces are even going to make it there in time, so I'm just going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to do something like that. Alright, yeah, this seems like a pretty decent time for us here. As you could see, my horse archer went in, distracted the opponent just enough so that a handful of them split off from the main group, and then we were able to get a clear line of sight with our archers and get them set up in a really, really nice fashion. Unfortunately, it seems as though my infantry are now getting killed a little bit, so I should probably tell them to charge in a little bit more here. There we go. We should be fine. We did end up losing one, which is certainly not something that I would have expected, but unfortunately, due to the angle that I placed my forces to hold position, quite a few of them weren't even aware that they were being attacked. So yeah, that's something that we definitely need to keep an eye on in the future, because sometimes the AI just goes, oh, I don't see those fellows 2 feet away from me. They're just attacking me for no reason, and I have no idea why. Yeah, that's the kind of thing they tend to do. And they just allow their friends to be attacked, and it's kind of sad. But okay, let's actually have a look here. Oh, needs help with brigands. All right, well, needs help with brigands is obviously a perfectly acceptable task to take. Escort merchant caravan, overpriced raw materials. Technically, what I'd like to do is I'd like to do some trading. So I'm actually wondering whether we can get something good here. We could maybe get something to sell at Kuyas. No. Yeah, actually, date fruit. We could buy date fruit for 48 at Kuyas, and then we could sell it for a decent amount. Or we could buy some beer here and sell it at Kuyas. I think we will do that, actually. We're going to spend 500, but I am going to sell a couple of things to make that worth it. So where is Kuyas? Kuyas is very far away. Ooh, I'm a bit worried about this now. Oh dear. Yeah, this might be a bit problematic. They might actually start eating some of the date fruit. That's the problem with transporting food, because then they're going to have these kinds of situations where we're very worried that they're actually going to eat the... Oh no, it was actually beer. It was actually beer that I was wanting to sell here, wasn't it? Oh, thankfully they haven't eaten any of it, so that's great. So I can actually sell this now. It's not actually even that good. They're not selling for a decent amount now, which is really sad. As you can see, we're making basically 50 gold. Oh no, that was pretty terrible, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, that was pretty bad. Oh well, it's fine, because we still gain some trade skill. Even if it is just a small amount, we still... Well, apparently we gained such a small amount that I didn't even get 1 skill point from it. Now I am absolutely, well, livid. Yes, I'm absolutely livid as a result of this. Okay, well, what about this? I can sell this at Kasira for 53. We can sell some olives. Okay, fine. That seems like a pretty decent idea. Why not? So let's just get a couple more. Let's get 15 olives. Hopefully I have enough. Where's Kasira? Oh yeah, it's all the way back there again. Alright, well, thankfully I do have better time installed, and that means that I'm going to be able to get over there super quickly. If I do run into a large looter party, however, then that's going to be a bit problematic, isn't it? So let's hope that that does not happen. There we go, we managed to make it there unscathed. And we can also sell some of these weapons as well if we actually do get into a bit of a troublesome spot. But there you go, we can sell this for 700, which is okay. Ugh. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that maybe we can come across something that's a really good bargain. But at the moment, we're not really getting super lucky in that regard. Maybe what I'm going to need to do is I'll need to go to other places, like for example go to some of these villages, because I think they're probably going to have something a little bit better. We're going to have to pay 147 to get away from these, because I'm probably unlikely to win against someone like this. Ooh, we got some elite recruits right here. Aha, hello. Alright, so I'm going to be getting all of them. It's going to cost me 240 gold, but I think that should be pretty decent for us. I have to be a bit aware of the problems nearby to us though. Okay, we got some sourdough now, which is quite nice. I should probably get some more people, shouldn't I? I should probably get some more people to level up these guys into. So we're going to have them level up into probably Azurai archers, most likely. And then we'll customize them further down the line, of course, as I said. So yeah, we're just going to do Azurai archers for now. And do they want to become anything else? Probably not, right? Probably not. So we're going to just rename them, and we'll name them... well, they do want to become something else, of course, but they're I'm talking about the tier 3 units, because we don't want them to split off into anything, do we? I don't think so, at least. Okay, so we could probably call them something like, what's another really, really tasty baked good? I can't really come up with anything now, which is absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Okay, what about a croissant? There we go. Yeah, it's wonderful. Okay, we're going far away from where I originally wanted to go, but there you go. Anyway, so yeah, we'll just do that, and then we need to make sure that these guys also have a unit that they can upgrade into, but they're actually not being used at all, because I don't actually have any horses, but I might as well just get them, you know, leveled up or something like that. So let's have them level up into Azarai Faris, I suppose, something like that. And then we can also have the other guys. Where are the other guys? There they are. Sourdough, they can level up into something as well. We're going to just copy the template of something. What do we want them to be? Probably Azarai Infantry, all things considered. Yeah. Something like that. And then we'll just name them Tower for now. Because I can't think of anything else, okay? I can't think of anything else. So there we go. There's that. And then we can give them a tier 5 as well. And we can even give them... I don't think we can give them tier 6s unless I install that other mod that allows tier 6s and tier 7s. So I'm perfectly happy with that. And we're just going to call this Cavern, because I'm very good at naming things, as you can tell. All right, so there we go. There's our troop tree for the moment. We are going to be adding an additional... We should add an additional archer here so we can have a tier 5 archer. And we're going to be calling them something like... oh, wow. This is Gate. Yes, I know. We're going far away from where we wanted to be before. Okay, so yeah, that's absolutely fine though, because we all have names. We know what they are, kind of, and I'm obviously going to be renaming them as time goes on, so we don't have to worry about that too much just yet. Oh yeah, I also need to copy the template for this guy, don't I? I need to change the template, so we need to make him into something amazing, so we'll probably make him into a master archer. There you go. That's looking pretty fun. And we also need to do the template on this guy as well. And we need to make him into something really good. So what are we going to make him into? Probably a palace guard. Don't really like the template of that. Veteran infantry seems good. We'll do that. There we are. Okay, so that seems pretty fun. Now what we need to do, though, is we need to actually get some elite recruits going. So what we need to do is we need to go for Azarai youths, I suppose. And then we can actually make them level up into something else as well. Obviously, we need to make them into Azarai Faris units. Where are those? They don't seem to be here for some reason. Okay, that's kind of weird. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but all right. That's really strange. Let's have them do that, and then have them do... What? Really? We can't see those? Okay. No, there we go. There it is. Okay, yeah, that's what we wanted. And then we'll just upgrade them once again, and this is going to be our tier 6 unit. And we're just going to make them into probably something... Yeah, there we go. Vanguard. There we are. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. So, for some reason, the elite recruit is not looking particularly good. I don't know why. I think it's a bit strange, really, because... Oh, wait. This is the elite recruit. No, this is fine. This is actually fine. But the elite soldier is not looking too fine. So I need to find something that actually... I can't actually find anything, to be honest. It seems like he's just going to be remaining the same up those levels, which is really, really sad to me, to be honest. But there you go. Okay. So this is not how they're going to stay, by the way. We're going to have an entire elite... elite line that is probably going to be something like probably mounted either horse archers or heavy cavalry, but by all means give me some ideas, you know, give me whatever you think would be fun, and then I'll see what I can do about that. And we also have these names once again, but I've also just done it already, you know, I've made sure that we have the names and we have the applicable levels so they can actually gain that experience. Okay, so we've got some date fruit. Oh, hello. Okay, this sells at Kasira for 128. That sounds pretty fun. Let's do that. Oh, I can only do one? Really? Oh, that is so sad. Okay, Kasira is really close by, though, so I should be able to get over there without too many issues. Hopefully. There we go. Okay, so we can sell the date fruit, and that's going to sell for 294, which is really not that good, but, you know, whatever. We're going to sell the rest of the other stuff as well. And we really need to buy some fish, don't we? Yeah, we really need to buy some fish. I should probably go and buy those at some village or whatever. So I'm just going to go over here and buy some cheap grain. You can buy a little bit of that. I really need to win a tournament. That's the thing. I really need to win a tournament. That would make a huge difference. Or winning some more battles. That would be useful. I'm not seeing any battles right now. Maybe there's a herd quest. Herd quests are absolutely fantastic. Okay, well, we got a training troops quest. I'm not a big fan of doing the training troops quest, but I could potentially do some battle against these guys. Okay. Oh no. Hello. All right, this is not looking particularly good. And now I'm worried. Oh dear. Yes. Okay, so let's actually have a look here. I should probably go for some more tactics, all things considered, so let's do that. And let's go in. Let's do this. Okay. So this is going to be pretty tough. So let's just see what kind of skills I have. I have nothing, as you can see. There is no additional perk influence. Yes. Oh, wonderful, because I'm so low level. Okay, that's absolutely hilarious. All right, so we have a decent composition, actually, surprisingly enough. I wouldn't have expected that in a million years, but apparently we do. All right, so the horse archer's just going to go over there. I don't know where these guys have spawned. I can't actually see them right now. But I think we might as well want to leverage this dune right here, right? We want to leverage this. So I'm going to basically put our archers back here, put our infantry over here. We're going to put them into a shield wall formation, as you might expect. Put these guys, just spread them out a little bit right there. Put them into a loose formation. Can I spread them out even further in the loose formation? No? No, I can just do that. I don't really appreciate that, actually. I don't really like that too much. Let's put them into a shield wall, then in loose formation. There we go. I prefer the line, but apparently that doesn't work. That doesn't work, apparently. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're just going to leave them like so. And let's do this. Okay. So, they're going to spawn over there. Okay. Right. Okay, so we're just gonna change around our people around a little bit. Just make sure that we're actually ready for them. Let's move these guys over here. I want to move these fellows over here. Actually, for some reason, this doesn't. Ah, there we go. That's working now. That's a little bit better. Okay, so the enemy is obviously going to come over here. Now I'm going to draw them back with my cavalry. That's kind of what I'm hoping to do right now, because if we can draw them back with the cavalry. As you can see, they're getting a little bit distracted. I'm going to tell my horse archer to charge in, because obviously he can do damage on the run. And we're going to now tell these guys to go in here. Now, what I can actually do is I can tell the cavalry to charge at the enemy's cavalry. And that's it. I can actually tell them to deal with them themselves. Oh, unfortunate. One of them already got eliminated. Okay, that's not particularly good. I'm very worried now, actually. Oh, no. Are you serious? Byron's dead. Look at him. Look at Byron. He's dead now. He's an absolute imbecile, as you might expect. Oh dear. This might not go well. Okay, we're going to have to tell these guys to charge at the enemy cavalry for the moment. Oh no. Okay, yeah, tell them to charge it in general. It seems like we might not be able to achieve victory here. Alright, I'm going to have to retreat. I will have to retreat from this. I can't retreat, there are enemies nearby. No. Okay, there we go. Now I can retreat. Oh dear. Alright, so now we're going to have to leave, and we're going to have to go the opposite direction. Now, we are going to have some problems here.
A hot day.
However, we can actually get away by paying, which is exactly what we want to do. Oh, no! These guys are coming in again! Okay, another 130. Oh, dear. Alright, okay, wait a minute. This is real bad. Okay, this is real bad. I could not pay all my wages. No, I couldn't. I couldn't pay all my wages. That's really, really awful. You know what I need right now? I need a herd quest. I need a herd quest really badly. Or I need to be able to sell something for any amount of money and then going in to a battle in the tournament. That is what I kind of want to do. Unfortunately, I do not have the ability to do that. So what I'm actually going to have to do is I might have to sell my sword, which sells for 375. as you can see right there. So I think what I'm actually going to do is sell the sword. We can sell the saddle as well, which would reduce our costs. But let's just do that for the moment. That's 375. We're going to be paying wages, as you can see. Another 70 has been paid, and now we're going to have to go into the tournament. All right. This is me literally betting every single thing I have. We're going to get a helmet for this if I actually achieve victory. This is going to be very, very hard because I have no combat skills to speak of. Now, bear in mind, of course, as I know and as you may know, tournaments are not exactly the most difficult content to do in the game. However, we do have an extremely low geared character that is very, very difficult to utilize in this situation. Hopefully we're going to be okay though, because a nice headshot awaits this fellow, and we are now going to be able to move on. Unfortunately, moving on means going into this grand melee, and I am not good at grand melees, as you might expect. Oh dear. Oh no. Sir, what are you doing? Why are you getting shot from over here, sir? This is not good for you. Oh dear. Okay, he's dead. No, my teammate is still alive. Is he dead now? No, he's not dead. Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. Okay, he's still alive. I'm actually really surprised. Yes. Okay, I think we're through. I think we're through to the next round. So even if I die here, I think I should be fine. But I do want to get some one-handed skill, so I'm going to try and win. Obviously, I have five dinars to spend. I'm betting every single thing on my back right now. That's absolutely hilarious. Okay, so, well, almost literally, because I just sold my my sword to be able to afford to come in here. No, don't kill me. You have thrown weapons. Don't kill me with those thrown weapons. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is bad. This is real bad. I do not want to get killed by this guy, so I'm going to try and stay on his right side if I can. I can do good damage with my spear. If I can get to him, I can do good damage. 21 is not enough, though. I want to go for the headshot. I need him to use that last couple of thrown weapons. Okay, he's actually... Oh, no, he might use it now. Okay, this guy is being annoying, as you might expect. Please don't shoot at me. Oh, that was close. Okay, that was real close. Could have died right there. This guy, 13 damage. Ugh, not really good. Okay, is he going to fire at me? Is he going to fire? You should probably throw that thrown weapon, sir. I'm going to try and kill this guy if I can. Oh, I am not used to having such a terrible polearm skill. I really am not. That's what happens when you play a character for over a month. And then you're like, oh yeah, I am really not very good. 54, okay. 54 blunt damage was okay. Nice, 49. Alright. Thankfully, I have a pretty decent character with me right now. I have the Mamluk cavalry, and the enemy is just archers. So technically, they're not going to be amazing at what they do. And now they are out of thrown weapons, at least. So that's good. Maybe I can actually eliminate this guy with a thrown weapon. I don't know whether I really want to take that chance, though. Ooh, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. It's a Hail Mary kind of thing, but, you know, we're trying. We're trying, okay? Oh, we got him. We got him in the shoulder. Okay. Nice. Alright, that was very lucky. Very, very lucky. And now we have... a 1 versus 1 against a Mamluk cavalry, who is indeed pretty good, I think. His skills are much better than mine, that's for sure. We've got to be careful here. I got to bait him into attacking with his thrown weapons. Okay, he's going to drop his guard after this one. Nice. Going to drop his guard after this. There we go, nice. And now I just need to hit him once. Ooh, there we go. And that's it. Whew. Okay, that was a hard victory one for just 1100 gold. I mean, really, that's not even a huge amount if you think about it, but this is going to enable me to continue running my party for quite some time. Oh my, okay, we need to make some really, really good trades if I can actually do that. Like, for example, date fruit, as you can see right here. If I buy this for 29 and sell it at Kasera for 66, it's actually going to be not too bad. So we might actually want to do that. Is there anything else here that I can actually sell at Kasera for a decent profit? It doesn't look like it. No, nothing's looking particularly good. So let's just buy... Let's buy 600 gold's worth of date fruit. This is probably a bad idea, all things considered. This is probably a bad idea, because Kasera is really far away, so this is maybe not the best. But we're just going to run over there and try not to get killed by any desert bandits. Although there are some around here that I could potentially take on. There's only a handful of you know, units in each of these parties, so it shouldn't be that bad, right? It shouldn't be that bad, but anyway. Yeah, we actually started eating some of the date fruit, which is really bad, but there we go. We are going to gain 700. Don't think that's actually that good, but we did get 24 to trade skill, so that's actually not bad. What I'm going to attempt to do is get some caravans, okay? I want to get caravans up and running, and I want to try to level up all of my skills that I've tagged so far. So in other words, what I want to level up is primarily polearms, bows, riding, smithing, tactics, trade, leadership, charm, steward, and then maybe if we can get something else, you know, then maybe I'll level up something like roguery or scouting or something like that. But as it stands right now, let's try and see what we can do. Do we want maneuvering? Yes, I think we probably do want maneuvering, because this actually provides us with plus 30 riding skill to troops in our formation, which, if we are going to be using noble cavalry upgrade line, then that is going to be a good idea. So that's what we'll do. We are almost... we are almost actually to the next level, which is not too bad. My forces are not leveling up because I'm obviously not fighting anything, so I should probably fight some. Alright, so here we go. We're in our first battle for a brigand quest, and I do now have plus 30 riding skill to troops in our formation, which means that I will place myself as the leader of the cavalry, and they are going to have a small bonus, very, very small bonus, that will hopefully help them out a little bit. Anyway, this is, that's where the enemy's going to spawn over there, as you can see. Okay, so yeah, we should probably move our forces round about here, put them into a loose formation. These guys can go around about here, I guess. Doesn't really matter where, to be fair, because we are just up against some desert bandits, but these fellows do need to get... I think I need to sell? No. I think I need to tell my horse archer to actually go and harass the enemy's cavalry. So let's actually tell them to do that. They're going to just go ahead and do that. There we go. These guys should probably go into a shield wall formation, all things considered, but hopefully my archers will have a pretty decent time of dealing with the opponent as well. Can you guys actually do something? What are they doing? Are you seriously... Are you running? Are you running away? I hope they're not. No, they're not. They're being weird, though. They're being very weird. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Okay, hopefully these guys are going to kill that fellow. Nope, they just got absolutely murdered by him. Not a big fan of that, gotta say. Okay. Maybe we can do something here. What are we gonna see? Are we gonna see my archers actually being somewhat accurate? Well, there's Byron, by the way. There he is. He's not very good at his bow. He's about as good as I am, isn't he? He's about as good as I am, so there's that. Anyway, the enemy's cavalry is still giving us some, well, food for thought. Quite dramatically, actually. Oh, Byron actually killed someone. Nice. Good work, sir. You actually got a headshot. Wasn't that a headshot? I'm actually not entirely sure about that, but anyway. Yeah, my infantry needs to go over there and actually defend the archers. Seems like they're having a big problem. We're going to tell them to actually go in a line formation now as well, so that they can actually move a bit quicker. There's a nice little hit that one of our archers got on the enemy's cavalry. Thankfully, the enemy infantry... Oh, look at that! Byron leveled up! Nice! He's actually leveling up! Are we proud of him? I think we're proud of him, because, let's face it, you know... He's having some rough luck, isn't he? You know, he's got me as a person that's helping him. So it's not really the best idea, is it? Especially considering he's only got 3 arrows remaining. Okay, there we go. Finally, our cavalry started to actually do something, because it seems to me like the enemy's cavalry is just running rings around them, which is quite frustrating. But I'm not sure what else we can do. What else can we do? That's the point. Byron only has 3 shots remaining, and he's now just taken 1. Okay, hopefully my archers can actually do something. Okay, I'm going to tell my infantry to charge in here. Hopefully they can do something against this guy. Yes, there we go. We finally took down his horse, and hopefully we can kill this guy. Maybe? Come on, archers. Come on, archers. Yeah, no. Okay, fine. We'll just speed things up a little bit then, just to get these guys out the way, because it is inevitable that we will achieve victory. It's just a case of how many people are we going to lose. Look at this guy. He's an absolute monster. There we go. We finally took him down, and there it is. There's the victory. Wow. Who would have expected that? But yeah, Byron actually did pick up some arrows from the floor. As you can see, he actually has 9, so he seems to be looking after himself quite a bit, which I very much appreciate. We got a nomad bandit here, and we also got some Aserai peasants that I can potentially recruit as well. And these guys, well, they are just going to become regular Aserai units, which I suppose is decent. So we'll just level up some more of our people here. And that's all I can really do, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure how close I am to level, so I guess we'll find out relatively soon. And I am doing a brigand quest at the moment, so I will be on the lookout for another desert bandit party. Very much hoping that we'll be able to find one. Because time is of the essence, you know. Hello, time is of the essence? No. Apparently, time is, time is not on my side at the moment, let's just say that. Alright, let me just go over here a little bit, maybe, yeah, this fellow being very problematic. Maybe I can get them if I go around. Hello, yes, maybe I can... Oh, are you serious? These guys literally are so incredibly skittish, very, very difficult to actually get into a battle with them, but hopefully it's not going to cause us too many problems. Just gonna have to buy some more food here for the moment. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait here for a little bit of time. Maybe we're gonna get some desert bandits coming over, or not, as the case may be. Wow, okay, really? That's actually really surprising. I can't go into the hideout either, by the way, because this village is too far away from that. So that's not going to work. But yeah, actually what I want to do, 13 days. Okay, we have 13 days. That should be enough. We're going to have to go around these guys. Can I overtake them? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, here we go. This is what we wanted. Okay, this is absolutely perfect. And now, as you can see, we have pushed them into the radius of the village. Hopefully they can... Oh no, are you serious that they're going to run out? Oh, they actually ran out of the area just in time. That is hilarious. Okay, wait a minute. Can we actually do it? I don't even think we can. Wait. This guy's going to come back this way. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe now we can push him. Here we go. Oh no, it's nighttime. No. Okay, this is real bad. Maybe we can get him? Can we get him? Nope. Yeah, we are having problems because I think we have this guy, right? We have this guy, so let me just see. I'm going to get rid of some of these peasants, I guess. And then we're just going to get this fellow to join us. That's going to increase my speed overall. How many days? I have 9 days. Okay, 9 days is perfectly fine. I'm still worried about it, though. And I have very little money, as you can see. Extremely little money right now. Oh dear. Oh, this is real bad. Oh, hello there. Hello there. Run away from me, please. Yes. Okay, we're running at 5.1. They're running at 4.8. This should be an easy capture. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now we can go in. Whew. These guys are giving me the runaround like no one's business. I really cannot believe it. All right, so let's start the battle here. I'm gonna put my bowmen over there just so that they have a clear line of sight, and we're just gonna tell my cavalry to attack the enemy's cavalry. Tell my horse archer to attack the enemy's infantry because that's generally what they're supposed to do. And hopefully my forces will be able to deal with the enemy's cavalry quite nicely as well. Oh my. Ugh, yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, we'll tell them to just hold position once again. Where's this guy coming? I'm actually going to put my forces over here, because he's going to come behind the archers, isn't he? Yeah, as you can see, he's going to be coming behind the archers, so I'm going to try to maximize the amount of damage we can deal to him potentially. Oh, or not, as the case may be. Oh, why is my cavalry being so incredibly useless right now? You know, if I was allowed to play right now, then I would literally just go after this cavalry guy with my spear and just take him down. That's literally my only purpose. My only purpose is to take him down. Okay, so let me see. Can I actually just charge my guys in there against him? Probably not the best idea. Let's just call them back. This horse archer should probably come over here as well. We want to make sure that we have our archers in range. There we go. Something like that will probably work out quite well. Can my archers actually hit stuff? Okay, there we go, there we go. They're a little bit closer now. Let's move my archers into a bit of a better formation, if we can. There we go. Yes, now we're starting to get some kills. Look at my cavalry in the distance over there. Look at how absolutely useless they are. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with them, but anyway, we're just going to tell everyone to charge now because the enemy's infantry has been taken care of. And hopefully... Oh, there we go. Finally, they were able to do something. Okay, I'm very pleased. Seems like we're going to have some problems with enemy cavalry in the future, or maybe I can figure out a way to maybe make that not be the case, because it seems like it is very, very difficult for us for some reason. But there you go, we did get 550 gold. We're paying a lot of money in leveling up our forces, which is definitely something that we've got to be on the watch out for. And apart from that, I do have a horse, which I'm probably going to be giving to Byron. Even though it's not my horse, it is hopefully going to make things... I mean, technically, I'm not using it, you know what I mean? But hopefully that's going to be good. You know, hopefully it's going to be okay. Anyway, we're just going to sell all of that. There is a militia mace here. I'm going to give him a spear, actually, and we'll sell the other thing. And then there is actually a tournament going on in Kasira, so I think we're probably going to end up doing it. Let's see what we have. A bamboo axe. Not a big fan of the bamboo axe, to be honest. It doesn't really sell for an exceptional amount of money, as far as I remember. But obviously I could be wrong. Anyway, I do very much like doing tournaments in Azerai territory because it does give me the opportunity to use throwing weapons and spears. And some of them are, well, they're my two favorite weapon types most of the time. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, this guy's going to be a pain, isn't he? Oh, nice damage! We took him down! 52 damage to the head. Okay, hello, thank you. Can we do some damage to her as well? Yes, 52. And maybe another little bit? Oh, never mind. Nice. We actually had an ally that could do something this time. Oh, yes, I'm very pleased. Okay, so wait a minute. We're gonna play things smart. We've got to play things smart in this series, because otherwise things are going to take a turn for the worse. And they have already. Quite clearly, by me running out of... I was about to say me running out of mana, but no, it is not actually mana that I'm running out of. It is indeed money. Okay, here we go. This guy is going to be a bit problematic for us. Wow, he's still not dead. There we go, now he is. Yeah, this guy's run out of thrown weapons, so I should get a free headshot. Oh, there we go. Nice free headshot on him. Very nice indeed. And now we have an Azerai infantry to fight. These are some of the higher tier units, so might have some issues with him. I just have to avoid his initial bombardment, and then I should be able to retaliate with my very own. Nice headshot. Another one. Nice. There we go. That's what we wanted. That's always what we want to do. Every single time, we just want to allow them to use their thrown weapons, and then I can come back with my own, and then hopefully that's going to provide us with the victory. Technically, what you could do is you could use your thrown weapons now if you wanted to, but I've never found very good results in this. I mean, there's a decent shot. Oh, actually, never mind. Okay, apparently I do find decent results in this. But yeah, technically you can do it that way if you don't want to wait for them to get close to you. But there you go. We did get another 1600, which is very, very nice. If we were unable to do tournaments myself, we would never be able to earn any cash whatsoever, I don't think. I mean, obviously we'd have to do some tasks. We'd have to build up our forces by fighting bandits over and over. But I kind of like being able to intersperse bandits with some tournament fights and with some trading and so on and so forth. I really actually like the archetype that this character is turning into, because it gives us the opportunity to play battles in a significantly different way, but we're also dealing with a variety of other things at the same time. For example, we're dealing with an economy. You know, the economy of you know, trading around and everything, that really makes a huge difference in general too. So I'm actually very much enjoying that. Anyway, we're going to go for some more social skill here, because of course I want to try to get trade all the way to 300. That is what I'm going to attempt to do, at least. I'm not sure if that's going to actually be doable, but hopefully it will be. And apart from that, I should probably get some scouting skill, all things considered. But I have a feeling that I'm going to get a companion that can probably do scouting skill quite well. And steward is also going to be a thing that I think will probably be done quite well by a companion. So I don't really need to do that either. What else do I want to spec into? Well, I could max out trade. That would probably be a good idea to go for, but I could also go for some smithing skill. I think I'll probably go for some more smithing skill at the moment, because I do have a decent amount of cash now. I don't know how close we are to the next clan tier. Oh, my clan tier is gonna, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm gonna have to do more battles, many, many more battles to be able to get that working. Anyway, that is gonna be it for this episode. By all means, let me know if you like the theme of this series, and if you'd like to see it continue. Otherwise, we'll find something else. But if you do like it, let me know. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.